Hello everyone, it is a special occasion because on February 22nd, 2023, Ghost Hunt turns 12 years old. Happy birthday, Ghost Hunt! I'm gonna try to enjoy this as much as I can, but I think I'm getting a sinus infection, so I'm just gonna try to make this brief. But I'm not gonna let that stop me, because we've got some things to do. I want to make Ghost Hunt's 12th birthday very special. By special, I mean we're going to do some special things on to celebrate the occasion. Birthday to do, and then of course we're going to do all the boring random other patches kind of things that we're going to do. So the first thing I'm going to do actually is add the birthday gears. That's going to consist of a birthday cake and a birthday grab bag. Now for those who are too young or maybe just too new to Roblox, back in the day, when Roblox, I think, was celebrating its own birthday, or Builderman's birthday, or Telemon's birthday, something like that, they had a grab bag gear, and the way it worked was, when you activated it, it would switch out the bag in your inventory for one of 10 random gears. So, what I'm going to do is have a Ghost Hunt version of the grab bag for this 12-day celebration period, where it will swap out the bag for one of the various special items, like maybe I would randomly get the red flashlight until I respawn, or the brighter lantern. Who knows? So I actually, I think I mentioned, started working on this last night because I was pretty sure I was getting sick last night and I didn't want to have to bother with writing a new script from complete scratch, but it's actually very straightforward. So as you can see, it's completely blank right now, so that I can step you through it. Because it's come to my attention, these videos kind of act as tutorials for people who are learning, and I like to help people learn. This is a very simple script, so the first thing we'll need to do is create the list of gears that will be available to receive from the grab bag. So I'll go ahead and say gears equals game.lighting.bag gears. And then I'm going to use the getChildren function on that. I think we touched on the getChildren function before, but if you're new here, basically this just creates a list of everything that's contained in here. So I'm obviously going to move the grab bag and the Roblox birthday cake out of this when I'm done with this script. Tell you what, I'm also going to say tool equals scripts.parent. That'll just make it a bit easier to code and a lot easier to read. So now we're going to say function activated. Basically, whenever the grab bag is activated, it's going to do the code that we put here. So the next step is to generate a random number. So I'm going to say local num equals math.random. This generates a random number from 1 to the number of items that are in the gears list. So this number is basically going to determine which of the various items can be received, or will be received rather, from the grab bag. So next, I'll go ahead and say local new gear equals gears and num. So basically what this is saying, actually hang on, clone. So basically what this does is it looks in the gears list we made and finds the item in that list that corresponds to the number that was generated. So if the number is 3, it would get the third item in the list, and it makes a copy of it. So now all we have to do is say new gear.parent, if I can type correctly, equals tool.parent, which will be the player's character, meaning it will put it in their character model and basically force them to equip it, basically following in the footsteps of the original grab bag code. The last part is the simplest. We're just going to say tool destroy to get rid of the grab bag. And that should be everything. One thing I almost forgot was to tie this function to the activated event of the tool itself. So we can just, to do that, we can just say tool activated connect activated. There we go. So this should work, and if not, I coded this last night so I wouldn't get stuck trying to debug for like an hour on camera. But let's go ahead and test this out and see how it works. I forgot to put the grab bag in the starter pack. Good job, me. Won't work very well if you can't use it. Alright, grab bag, here it is. There we are. So, as you can see, I just activated the grab bag, and it was swapped out for the red flashlight. Now let's just make sure that it actually does give you a random item and not just the same one. I don't know why it would. I still want to test it anyway. There we go. So now we got the green flashlight, so it's completely random. Alright, so that is done. Now for the easy part, the cake. This was easy, except I had to modify the sound a little bit because this gear, when you equip it, it goes and then when you click it, it says "Happy Birthday!" And those two sounds, much like a lot of the sounds in my map, had a too high max roll-off distance, meaning like someone clear over here in the morgue could activate it, and someone clear over here in the spawn room could hear "Happy Birthday!" I didn't want that. So I just brought that down to 50. And also the sound was actually much too loud because I completely forgot the gear actually did that when you equipped it, and I jump scared myself equipping it last night. So yeah, I think now the cake should also be in the starter pack. So, I mean it is, but yeah, there it is.
Happy birthday!
That's what I'm talking about. Righto then, so add birthday gears is done. Now we can go ahead and start the sale. This is going to be a 50% off sale that's going to last for 12 days. I'm just going to put everything on sale that's not like tips or like donation type of things. 50% off, that will translate to 10. In the case of the colored flashlights, it will translate to 5. Alright, so the sale has been started, but I doubt many people will have noticed yet, especially if they're not veteran Ghost Hunt players. So now that that's done, we can create the thumbnail. This will be interesting because this is the first time in the series that you'll get to see me work with Photoshop, and I love Photoshop, even though this is CS6, and it's a very old version of Photoshop, but I still love it. To do this, let me go to File Explorer. I just like to type in things. It's faster than me dragging my mouse and trying to find the icon and all that. Not that. See, I'm so clumsy with the mouse. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Let's use Main Hall 2, because I don't, let's not use Main Hall 2, because that has the old doors. Let's use Patient Transfer, excuse me. This, I think, will be really good background for what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to put basically those, like, banners with, like, the triangular flags and spell out Happy Birthday with them. To do that, what I'll do is go ahead and create a circle with no fill and just a stroke of... That actually looks pretty good. Probably, maybe 16. The thing is, I think the phrase Happy Birthday is too much for one of these, so I'm probably gonna have to have more than one. So I'll go ahead and keep that one there, duplicate that, and move that down, and I'll fix this overlapping. Despite how cool it looks, I'll fix that overlapping in due time. So I think right there is pretty good. I'll go ahead and rasterize this, as it's called, and just remove the top part of that. So now we've got like the strings for the banners. But I do think that the lower one, what the heck? I do think the lower one should come down a bit. Happy, that's 5. The birthday is gonna be the real pain. 5, BIR. Okay, so I need 5 banners up here and 8 down there. Cool. I'm just gonna do that. I need to get in the habit of like naming my layers so I know what things are. And I think what I'll do is create a bit of a palette real quick, like a color palette. So I want to have like a red, a blue, a green, and a yellow. So red, that's a good red. Maybe a bit more red than that actually. Red, blue, new yellow, and green. That is most satisfactory. Looks almost like a traffic light, except traffic lights don't have blue lights. Right, so I'll go ahead and take the color of the red. Hang on. Okay, so I've got polygon tool, 3 sides. That creates a triangle, right? Yeah. Alright, so now I can stretch this up, not like that, and stretch it out a bit, and rotate it so it's like that. Probably could go a little bit smaller on that. Nice. And I'll probably put these underneath the strings. Yeah, that looks nicer. Okay. 4 and 5. There we go. So there's our happy. This next one below is going to be the real trick. There we are. That was a chore. Alright, well now all I need is the actual letters. And you know what? I think I'll go ahead and move the strings and the banners and everything up like this. There you go. Kind of see more of the background that way. All right, now for the text. Should it be Comic Sans or should it be the Ghost Hunt font? Let's go with the Ghost Hunt font. I love Comic Sans. I swear people only hate it because they feel obligated to, but I think the Ghost Hunt font is more appropriate. There we are. So now I've spaced this out and made it much easier to select everything, but this needs to be much bigger. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate that because I'm paranoid about rasterizing things that I want to unrasterize, and that's not possible. My one concern is that the letters on the yellow banners are not all that readable. I mean, you can still make out what it says, and your brain will fill the gaps even if you couldn't see those letters at all, but I think I will add a drop shadow to these. Alright, drop shadow. Or outline. That'd work. I like drop shadow, though. It looks nice. Alright, well there we go. So that's our new thumbnail. I think I will actually blur the background just a little bit. Like, by 2 pixels. Yeah, that looks good. I'll go ahead and upload that, like, right away. Perfect, so now that's uploading, and while we're waiting on that, we have more things to do. I'm gonna go ahead and start the meme contest, and I'll explain the rules. Actually, I'm not gonna explain, I'm bad at explaining things, so I'm gonna type out what I'm gonna say, and then just read off that. Here's how the meme contest will work. I am so stuffed up. Attention everyone! To celebrate Ghost Hunt's 12th birthday, I have decided to host a meme contest right here in the community server. By the way, you have to be in the community Discord server. I'll put a link to that in the description. Winners can receive access to the VIP lounge in-game and will have their meme shown in the lounge or even the spawn area. Here is how to participate. Use resources like Image Flip, Photoshop, etc. to create a Ghost Hunt related meme. The meme must involve Ghost Hunt in some way in order to qualify for winner status. You can also submit memes you have already made. Step 2. Send your memes to the hashtag meme contest channel. Winners will be mentioned here. If you are mentioned, DM me your Roblox username so I can add your name to the VIP lounge guest list. And send. I really hope I know what I'm doing with this one. Also, this is very impromptu, but I'm gonna add a star to the Good Noodle board. Varsity Rebel, because they helped to stop a ping raid or whatever in the community server where a bunch of people just started like pinging everyone for no reason and spamming that, so good job Varsity Rebel. Okay, so everything for the birthday to-dos has been accomplished, and then we can get on to the boring stuff. Misalignment in new hall. I actually know exactly what this is talking about, and I can't believe I was so stupid. Okay, so it's this. The windows just aren't right. So I think what I'll do to fix this is I'll just delete all of this. Everything that's in between the top and bottom brick. Like so. There we go, they're gone. So now I can just take the windows like this and the sum of the parts in between them, but not the ones on the ends. And that way I can just flip that over like that. And I'll drag it over here like so. Did that fix the issue? It seems to have fixed the issue. So now all I need to do is add this brick here and probably the one on the other end as well. It's come to my attention that I should be using plugins. It would make my job a lot easier. And here's one last brick right here that we can add. Right over here. Misalignment has been fixed. Thank you, Tarite/Fostrate for pointing that out. There's also gaps. I think it's just on... Yeah. No one's gonna look that closely at it. I'm just such a perfectionist. I think that was also on the list. Yeah, it was. Chase theme in Morgue stacks when paper is collected more than once. This bug has existed for all eternity. By that I mean since it was added. Can I just remove this event entirely? I just don't like it. It's broken. Even the music is broken. But I'm about to fix that. But I mean, I feel like it violates what Ghost Hunt is always about. Like, a lot of people are telling me, like, add more monsters, add more things that chase you. But that's not what Ghost Hunt is supposed to be about. Like, Ghost Hunt, to me, has always been always, minus the part where I decided to add this thing, this broken thing. Ghost Hunt's always been about like mimicking a real world ghost hunting experience, and being chased by a ghost with a hacksaw doesn't usually, bone saw doesn't usually happen in real world ghost hunting scenarios, but things moving on their own, malfunctioning equipment, that kind of thing does. So I just feel like creates this kind of total dissonance for what Ghost Hunt is supposed to be like. But either way, I think this is the music. I named it Autopsy, even though no one would see that. Frick, my party hat. Frick. I could wear it like this and be like a unicorn. Is this it? Yeah, okay. It's actually Outlast music. I'm surprised it hasn't gotten removed for copyright yet. What? There's so... Wait. Oh no. I didn't already fix this, did I?
Happy birthday!
Okay, did I fix this or did I not? I want to wait until that door closes because I don't want Billy to come in here and kill me. That's the problem that we're trying to fix. Let me think. Actually, I'm going to do more than think. I'm actually going to try something. Where's the spawn room? I'm going to have a part. I'm going to anchor it. I'm going to make it red because I can. Sorry, crimson. No. Bright red. There we go. OG stuff. And I'm going to add a proximity prompt to that script. Oh! Oh! Never mind. Okay. I actually don't need to. I was gonna make sure that that when you click on a proximity prompt or press E or whatever, that basically registers as your player, and it does the same way that click detectors do. Now my color button up here looks like a record button. That's funny. But the if statement that was in here actually was for the main theme, which I got rid of ages ago. So I'm gonna say if hang on a second, old music equals crap. There, that should do it. We're going to take a bit of a shortcut here. There we are. We're here. I've never done that. Okay, please tell me this works. I'm tired of working on this part. Well, that sucks. Now it's not doing anything. So basically what this is saying is it's saying if the music is already there, or if the music isn't already there. I've confused myself. Okay, so basically what this is doing is saying if the music is there, then do this, but the music's not there, so it's not going to do that. I need to say if the music is not there, meaning if it's nil. Okay, I think that should work for real this time. Oh, thank goodness. Ah. Hello, Billy, you broken thing. I almost died. I did not realize Billy was that hard to evade. Okay, another thing fixed, finally. Small green button on other side of security doors. What the flip? No. Well, kind of. Does Ghost Hunt count as software? I guess it kind of does. I don't know what that's for though. I'm ignoring that. Small green button on other side of security doors has too high max roll-off distance. Something easy. Thank goodness. Does it still, or did I actually fix this? I can't even remember. Sound. Oh, it's not fixed. Okay, so that's fixed. Shop GUI still has Christmas lanterns. That needs fixed. Big time. Okay, just get these and make them invisible. And get all these and move them up. That looks good. All right, this last one's a weird one. Shopbox font, not permanent marker, but it is. Like, I'm looking at it. It's clearly the permanent marker font, but in servers, or some servers, it's not, and I don't know why. So, I'm gonna assume that's out of my hands for now, unless it persists, and I'll fix that another time. Real quick, I just want to double check, make sure everything is there where it needs to be in the starter pack. There we are. Grab bag works. Cake works.
Happy birthday!
And that's the important stuff, really. Okay. I gotta stop right here, both because that's the end of the list and because I'm not feeling good. So, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to join the community and turn in some Ghost Hunt related memes if you're a OG Ghost Hunt fan. Looks like we've already got a couple entries here, so I'm very, oh man, I cannot deny that. But hey, you can't say that anymore. I have actual proof that I am working on the. Here it is. It's progress. Okay, now I feel better, but I'm not about to start fixing things again. Okay. I will just make a separate video, probably of just me reacting to all of the different entries when I feel better, which will hopefully be in a couple days' time, because I'm already on antibiotics that I already had on hand. And even if those don't take care of it, I have another prescription for more antibiotics. So I'm gonna go ahead and publish these changes here. I'm still laughing at the meme. That's great. Yeah, overwrite that. There we go. One more thing, I guess. I need to change the title, because it's the cheaper private servers are not the big thing right now. 12th, and how do you spell anniversary? Is it 2 N's or 1? It's 2 N's and 1 S. I always get that part mixed up. Okay. Please do not censor the word anniversary. Well, I won't know if it did, but I'll fix it if it does. I'm worried about that in like online dating kind of things, but I'm done. I'm stuffed up. I've made great progress today. Everything's in order. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the community. Turn in some memes if you like Ghost Hunt and if you have liked it for a while. Or even if you're new to it, why not? And stay tuned for more videos like this when I'm actually feeling better. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, everyone. Happy birthday, Ghost Hunt.